They do. They morph things. Like going back to that word nepotism. I wanted to touch on Deion Sanders and what he's doing with his sons at Jackson State and things like that. And it's funny how they frown on nepotism in that sense. You know, they make things look different, just like you said with the mugshot with Nicky Bonnie want to make him tough. Mm-hmm. But they make an image of Deion like he's just handing out jobs to his daughter, going transferred, his son's there and everything. But I was watching this episode. Wallow was doing this podcast, and Wallow talked about there was this. He was cellmates with at one time. He was cellmates with his stepfather. He was cellmates with his brother, who got killed after that. But they were actually cellmates in the prison system. And every time he went to prison, he know all these people in prison. They know each other. They grew up with each other and everything. But on the other side, the CEOs. I think they were in Dallas or something like that. But the CEO, I say CEOs, the COs were a family.
Yeah, it's a business.
Father, son,
family business.
The mother was working in the prison. Like they were just all in the prison under, working in this business and making money, building generational wealth for their family and through the prison system. But like, why is it like frowned upon when Deion does it? And he's doing it, trying to build generational wealth for his kids, trying to get them in the NFL the best way he know how. You know what I'm saying? So I just think like when
because they're finally on the, to me, and this is my personal opinion, because they're finally on the other side of it. It's not working for them, so they finally see the wrong in it. You don't know what's done to you, or you don't know that you got a silver spoon in your mouth where everybody around you have the same silver spoon. Mm-hmm. You don't know what's going on. Like you hear it all the time when you listen to these podcasts and you listen to them talk to some of that. And I listen to a lot of athletic podcasts with these athletes, and they all say, "Man, we didn't know we was poor." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we all was the same people. You know what I mean? We all went through the same struggle, so we just felt like that was just the neighborhood. So when you don't see, you know what I'm saying, from that standpoint, and we see it, well, yeah, I'm gonna run my dad's company. You know what I mean, and things like that. When because I'm already set up to be successful. Coming from where I'm from, where you see Deion came in and then he just fired these people or whatever have you, let them, that's what they call it per se, and then brought his team over, which that's what happened no matter where you go.
Yeah, that's a coaching that happens all the time in coaching, bro.
Yeah, that's coaching, but that's even in the business and
business. Yeah.
Many can attest to that. Yeah, in the business, you bring your team on as a contractor. The first thing you do is get rid of the other contractor, other people on the contract if they don't fit what you're doing.
Exactly.
So, because he's done that, it's like, hey, he got rid of all these people, got rid of their job, just that and third, blah, 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 blah. And that's not really, you know what I mean? But because I think it's done to them now, and it's like, yo, that's not fair.
Right.
But they haven't had a chance to witness that. Like when you don't, like for example, let's just take it to something as basic as when I get pulled over, it's never fair. But if they get pulled over and then something happens, they don't see it that way because they don't have to go through that. They can go cuss and fuss or whatever and keep it moving. But you don't have to go. And that's what I think that's where that comes from and that stems from, and then also because, just like they wanted him to stay at Jackson State, now seeing it in hindsight, looking at it, first I was upset, but like looking at what he had and what he said and the things that he talked about and his side of it, not mad at him.
Yeah, at that setback, after that setback and got the emotion of it off and realized what was really good and got to it, I ain't really blaming, bro.
He did. I mean, like anybody, it's a better opportunity for him and his family to make a better put his kids in a better situation, and that's what we all trying to do anyway. You know what I mean?
His son is the quarterback. I think it's Shador. Is already a top prospect in the draft in the future as a quarterback in the league. Like what he's is genius. Like he said, I'm doing this for my kids. Like really, like
so. And like when he talked about Jackson State, he said it's not even about the money and all those things and everything like that. He just talked about it a little more in depth. He was just like the other things and the reason why he did it was like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But we was quick to jump on it because we definitely want to see our HBCUs do better. But everybody got to be held accountable, not just Deion. Because if I got a D1 prospect as a son or a daughter, you know what I mean, and they have an opportunity, they're the best kid in the world, in the country, and they have an opportunity to go to a Howard, a Morgan, Coppin, Norfolk State, or Southern, whatever, and I send them to Duke because I know that me putting him in that Duke uniform is going to get him to the NBA faster than him going to Norfolk State or Coppin, Morgan, whatever. Why not? Right?